Okay, so far I've set of copper electrodes, which is what they're called. I did check. Some iron electrodes, and then I've got magnesium ones. And basically what I'm going to do with the copper ones get jabbed into these little holes this side, and then the magnesium ones come up through the bigger hole, and then I'll connect them all together. But first we need to get these full of mud. And here's some mud I made earlier. Basically this is just soil from the garden mixed with water, and that's tap water. Now this is just one of those tablet cases that have like morning to bed time on it, so you don't forget your tablets. And these come in packs, weekly packs. So if this works, then we've got a lot more to make. Also, what I found is the size of the cell doesn't necessarily reflect the voltage coming out, and I found that no matter what size so far, I'm getting about a volt per cell. So I'm wondering if I can make this into a volt per cell. Then we've got all of these as well, and some I could put in parallel, some I could put in series, so that we could actually make a viable, usable battery pack. I am jumping ahead. Let's see if this works first. When I go to do this properly, I'm actually going to sieve the mud so there's no big bits in it and so on. But there's bits of stone and all sorts in this at the moment. But when it comes to doing it, if this works, then I will sieve all the mud and make it absolutely beautiful first. Right, there we go. That's roughly the same. Again, I'm not going to do anything exact, not this time round. If this works, then I'll go a little bit more scientific with the amount of water I put in and the amount of soil I use. And I'm thinking I might try a test with different amounts of water, so just damp soil all the way up to soaking wet. Let's leave that there so it's a bit easier to see. Okay, so the first thing we need to do then is put in these. Now that's just going to plop in there like that, so it's under the surface. I'll do that with all of them. This is going to be quite an issue to shut, I can already see that, but it's the easiest way I can think of to do it quickly, you know. Oh, no, it won't be an issue to shut, so they shut individually, don't they? What div. One. Okay, so that's our magnesium electrodes in. Now our copper ones. Now this is where it gets a bit of, we need to use a bit of pushing power. So I made these holes too small on purpose. It's just to hold them in there. There we go. Oh, that one's tight. Okay, and there we go, there's our little battery. Well, hopefully. I do apologise about the light, let me see if I can get it a bit better. It's actually 1:20 in the morning, and my wife does have to sleep, so I can't have full beam lights on. I'll be working on a workshop, and that'll be the next few videos, hopefully. Me working in, getting my workshop up and running, getting it all looking nice. But until then, I have to do it here, so I have to be very careful. Okay. Oh. Let's get that all in. Put it on 2 volts to start off with, DC. Work yourself out, come on. So, if I get a I choose the one. Right, there you go. Can you see that? We've got 1.5. 1.6. Right, now it's time to get them all connected together. See how we get on. I think I'm just going to go with these crop clips at the moment. I'm trying to get it all in. I will eventually solder them all together and get them all connected like that, but for now I just want to get them connected together and see how much voltage we get. I'm thinking I'm going to have to glue the... No, well, I need to figure out a better way of getting the magnesium ones. Put that like that. Get the magnesium ones to stay where they're supposed to stay, because if they keep coming out like that, no, that's not going to work. I think I'm going to quickly solder a little wire across the top. Okay, there we go. One rather messy earth battery. Let's see, shall we? Oh. Now, if these were to be like a project that I'd use as in, like not just in experimental circumstances, I'd have to have it so I can take the electrodes out. I'd have to have it so I can take the magnesium electrodes out, and so that I could add more water. It wouldn't need to be added often, but just so I can do it once every however often it needs to be done. Okay, let's check the voltage, shall we? Swap this in. Now which way around is it? Let's try it that way. That was because I made them in parallel, isn't it? Of course, yeah, because I'm going to be making them each set a parallel, and then they'll connect to the next set. Okay, so that's not the best looking. Okay, so one on this electrode, one on the copper electrode at the back, one on the magnesium one, and we have 4, 4, 4. Nice. Right, let me just give you a close-up of this all a second. Hang on. It's pretty straightforward. What was that? Yeah, that was positive on it. So this was, where's this lined up to? Positive. So this is positive, negative, goes to positive to negative to positive to negative all the way up. So let's see if we can light an LED. And this does prove the fact that each cell will give us just over 1 volt, and it doesn't matter about the cell size. There probably is an infinite and a finite and an infinite, but at the moment we haven't reached it. So that side's positive, so we'll do the, come here, positive to there, wow, right, I can't see the bloody wire, hang on, look at that. If you don't think that's amazing, you're mental. But that is lighting an LED with some mud and some metal. Just to show you. Hang on, let me just get this all into one jobby. Is it all in the shot? Yeah. Isn't that incredible? So okay, I'm going to now make lots more of these for the next video, and we're going to see how a cell of 7 of them at 4.4 volts, what sort of current we can get from it, and so on. I might actually do 3 in series, so it gives us around 12 volts. Which will give us 2 lots of cells at 12 volts, and see what we get from that. See if we could run a 12 volt light, one of the emergency lights I've shown you in other videos, maybe. Well, I'm blown away by that. That's awesome. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go off now off camera and make lots more of these, well, in the morning, not tonight, and we'll do some experiments with that. I don't obviously want to show you me making a huge bundle of these, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.